Hello everybody, this is L B FOXX, and I'm in my studio here, and I figure you might like to see what I use when I play. It seems I put up the Inagata Vita, and there's a lot of people looking at it, and I figured I'd just kind of show you what I use and how I set it up. You can see it from this angle now. You've been looking at me from the side a lot, but this is from inside the traps. And I'm standing over the snare, and I got starting over here. I got a little splash there, custom splash Zildjian, and it's over my conga, which is a beautiful looking chrome piece. And then you have the first tom, it goes across the hi-hat. There's a hi-hat. We'll do it the cymbals later. And you got your first tom, and second, third, fourth, and final down here. There's your snare. The drums are pearl. They're a mixture of pearl and tornado. Tornado is a very, very good drum set built. They're built the exact same way as the embodiment and pressure chamber count of the pearl units, so they go together very well. The good thing is the bass drums are all different sizes. As you see, you use two in the front. They're both different sizes. They're different lengths coming across. You can see if you look at them, one sticks up further than the other by about 4 inches, and they are parallel in the back over here. And so that's the sizing. It's a beautiful set. That's the monster bass drum, 22-inch, deep, wide. I mastered this drum. I intend to show that double pedals have made drummers lazy. I have never used a double pedal. I have always been one who doesn't really believe in having the double kit set up. You can see down there I use one. You can see it. It's right here. That's one. This one does not have one, and there's no double setup, just a hi-hat as common. And the cymbals, we have K series for my crashes. This is the fast crash. Then we go to the dark crash. They are very common together. We have the mediums crashes, secondary splashes to go with the crashes within. This is the dark, this is the light, as you can see. That's the ride cymbal, so Sabian, Zildjian Bax gong, and the raging stage bell. This was designed personally. I will tell you a story, and it's very believable because I'm going to say it on YouTube. April Wine, Miles Goodwin, is the one that taught me about songwriting as he was writing the hit song Fast Train. David Henman then came to a show because he was dating my guitar player in the band Harem that I played with. It was my band. We played Grand Funk Railroad, and I had stolen a fire bell from the school, a different school, and put it onto a stand and brought it on stage with me. I was the first one to use the real school alarm fire bell. David Hedman came to the show of our last graduation, leaving elementary, and saw my school alarm bell on the stand, and he thought it sounded great. I know that he gave that idea to Miles and told him about it because they were the first ones to use the stage bell, which was designed by Sabian later on. And this is for sure. And in notarized, I won't say it to Sabian, I'll say it to April Wine, David Hedman. You know that this idea, this symbol here, known as the stage bell, is from the idea of Freddie Borden, drummer boy, Westmont, Quebec. He was the first one to put a bell on stage on a stand, and they copied it and made the same sound, and April Wine used it first in that great hit they had where they used the stage bell to start the song, and it sounded like this. You all know what I'm talking about. That sound was started by Freddie Borden, who is also the creator of talking drums in Montreal. Those facts are true. You need to give this guy his legacy. He's a true pioneer of parts in the drumming world. Sometimes drums can look at you and talk to you. When Talking Drums was created, it was an accident. Two guys with two drums. Myself with the bass drum and my other friend with a conga. We started something that never ended. And today, Talking Drums in Montreal is incorporated with the Jazz Festival of Montreal, the Morier Jazz Festival. These are other legacies that Freddie Borden, drummer boy from Westmount, has earned. Sometimes people want to hide the truth and give the good luck to somebody else. It's almost like, well, Dean, what kind of work do you got to do to have a chance? I guess you're going to have to keep working until the work is gone. They don't want to give you a break, so you just keep struggling on anyways. It's a drum world for me. It always has been. I always play guitar. My mother put this. I remember when my mother turned around and told my brother, build him a stage 4 feet high so he can be up like the Beatles up in the stage. And she put up with my drumming and pounding in her ears that big ass bass drum while I learned. She supported me 100%. It sure would be nice to honor her with a hit song and some success, because that's all she ever wanted from me, and that's why she put me behind these and made sure I stayed here. All my brothers have done other things, but they made one promise to her, and that was to make sure I never gave this up. So I won't, and I'll keep playing for all you people. Inagata Davida and the flip side 1 was only the beginning. I'm only just getting back into the drumming, everybody, and I want you to know I intend to make a big splash. This is all I've ever dreamed of, and I'm coming for you all. I'm going to drum my way into your hearts, even if I have to do it with my fingers. Thanks for your time. Talk to you later.